Good to have you all assembled here today for a very important time together. You are who you thought you are, and since you are who you thought you are, I don't need to tell you who you are. You know who you are, but you don't know who I are. So I'm going to tell you who I are. I are Coach Slippery. Now, you might rightly think that comes from my days in the NFL, when I would come out of the backfield, and there was no one who could tackle me, as slippery as I was. But that wouldn't be quite right. Instead, my name's Coach Slippery because I'm the assistant hydration coach for the Minnesota Vikings. That means that I keep the Gatorade jugs pretty full. Well, you know, some preacher asked me to come down here because last week you had your Super Bowl, and he thought you might need a little motivation today. Hey, what motivation do you people need? You are playing the best game in life, not football. You're playing the game of life. Well, you know, I got to get back to Minneapolis pretty quick because I have an important job on a new stadium up there. You got a nice stadium. We got a new one, too. Cost $1 billion. Big job. Still the hydration specialist. Here's the joke, folks. Do you know that this stadium hasn't even opened up yet? And we got a leak. It's going to cost $4 million to fix the roof. This is the truth. Now, I understand you folks are working on a roof, too. But it's only going to cost you $70,000 to fix a roof that's been up there 20, 25 years. You're getting off cheap, $70,000. So, yeah. And here's some more good news. You've already raised $81,000 towards that project and some other things that need doing around here. And you've got another couple weeks to respond to the top to bottom campaign. There's some people out there to talk to you today. Hey, what'd you pay for this? Wow, you guys got a good. We charge $7 for a program where I come from. Oh, you know, and you got really good work here. I understand today you're going to do a family mission day up in the Bethel Hall. Help kids fight against cancer. And we fight against, like, packers and bears and lions. And you're actually helping kids fight the most important battles in life. And then on Saturday, a bunch of your women are coming together. You're going to support the women's shelter. That is really good work. That's a lot better work than cleaning out Gatorade jugs for guys making $1 million a year. And flowers. Man, there's flowers everywhere. I haven't seen this many flowers since we lost our 4th Super Bowl. Oh, here's the one I'm looking for. Beautiful flowers. This represents 50 years of marriage for Palmer and Betty Sawyer. That's something to celebrate. Yeah, people? Yeah. Yeah, you know, in my building, we sometimes celebrate meaningless quarterback sacks in the 4th quarter when we're behind by 3 touchdowns. I mean, you people celebrate what needs to be celebrated. Spotlight slide. We need the spotlight slide now. Spotlight. Yes, last Sunday was your Super Bowl. You had 2,100 people here to celebrate Easter. Congratulations. 4,000 people during Holy Week. That is amazing. Some guy named Kermit made a bunch of crosses to give away to your kids. That, you know, Super Bowl rings, they really are a dime a dozen. But the cross, that's a symbol for all time, for everything. And then I understand you're helping start a church in the South Sudan. We can't even start many games with 3 successful plays in a row. I mean, good night. We can't do that in our own house, and you're starting a church halfway across the world. I mean, that is great work. I got to get back and tell Ziggy about all this. He's got to skip a Sunday and come down here and be with you people. Oh, and if you could help Teddy a little bit with his Hail Mary passes. Well, Hail Mary, that's not you Lutherans? That's okay. You know, half you people think you're better quarterbacks than Teddy Bridgewater anyway. I got to get going because you got to get going. I know your colorblind piano player wants to get things underway. You know, he keeps seeing green where there should be purple. Hey, I'm glad the pep band is here. They're up next. Hey, get in the game, people. Coach slipped